I hope everyone's doing well and having a great semester. For today's video, I'd like to go over Chapter 3's Adjusting Journal Entries. Let's start the first one. The first one, we're going to be going over how we adjust for supplies. So this one says you start off at December 1st, you have advertised supplies of $6,700. The advertised supplies expense is 0, except at December 31st, you have $2,700 supplies on hand. So it says, how would we prepare the adjusting entry at December 31st? So of course we have the basics, put December 31st, 2015. Okay. Now the next part, we start with our debit. Well, when you adjust for supplies, you always want to start by debiting the expense. In this case, it's advertising supplies expense. Now, you would debit it for how much supplies have you used up. If you start at $6,700 and you have $2,700 left of supplies, you would adjust for the difference, which in this case is $4,000. This represents how much supplies have you actually used up. And then you would credit the asset, which in this case is advertising supplies. You would credit the asset because you would want to decrease the asset. If you don't decrease the asset, you would think you have $6,700 of supplies, except in reality, you have $2,700 of supplies. Let's go on to the next one. So it says here, at July 1st, Warren pays $18,000 to Randall for a 3-year insurance policy. Both companies have fiscal years ending December 31. We want a journal entry at July 1st and an adjusting entry on December 31st. So let's start the first one for July 1st. Now remember, we're doing it from Randall Insurance Company's perspective. So Warren paid us $18,000 cash. So you want to start by debiting cash for $18,000. Then the account you want to credit would be the unearned revenue account. In this case, it is unearned insurance revenue. Now, unearned insurance revenue or unearned revenue is going to be a liability account. And we increase liabilities with credits. Now, remember, because they paid us in advance, we owe them $18,000 worth of insurance over 3 years. Except now at December 31st, we have to make an adjustment. First of all, let's see how much insurance expires per month. So we start with $18,000. Then you want to divide by how many periods it's for. It's for 3 years. This is 12 months in a year. That's for 36 months divided by 36. This tells me $500 of insurance expires per period. Okay. Now let's see. From July 1st to December 31st, that's 6 months. So again, take that $500 and then multiply it by 6 months. This tells me when you do that, I'm going to make an adjustment for $3,000. Okay, so again, start the date, December 31st, 2015. Now, to record this, first of all, you want to debit now unearned insurance revenue for the $3,000. Now, we would debit unearned insurance revenue because I owe Warren $3,000 less of insurance because I've earned it. From July 1st to December 31st, I provided that company insurance. And then I would credit insurance revenue for $3,000. I would credit revenue because I want to increase revenue, and now I've actually earned the revenue. Okay. The next one now. Prepare adjusting journal entries at December 31st for these various transactions. Let's try the first one. It says, Hannah sold products to a customer on account for $700. Well, we know the first part. It's December 31st, 2015. Okay. Now, anytime you make a sale, like it says here, on account, you always want to increase your asset account of accounts receivable. So I'm going to start by debiting accounts receivable for $700. And even though I didn't get paid for it, I earned the revenue, so I can credit sales revenue for $700. The next one now, again, December 31st for all of them. Now it says $800 of prepaid rent has been used up. Well, anytime we use up any prepaid account on our perspective, you want to start by debiting the expense, which in this case is rent expense for $800. And then you want to credit the asset because that's gone down. In this case, you want to credit prepaid rent for $800. All right. Now on to the next one. Okay, December 31st, 2015. It says here, straight line depreciation of $1,200 needs to be recorded. Well, anytime you got that, you always want to start by debiting the expense, which in this case is depreciation expense, which is for $1,200. Then you want to credit the contra asset account, okay, which in this case is accumulated depreciation. And because it's a contra asset accounts increase with credits, that's why we want to credit that account. Okay. Go next one now. So employees earn $100 per day, and the year end is Wednesday, and has a one employee. Okay, so now this tells me I have to accrue for how much expense of salaries the employees have earned but not yet paid. Well, I know if it's $100 a day, and 3 days have gone by because you got Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, multiply that by 3, and I've got to make an adjustment here for $300. Okay. And again, the date is December 31st, 2015. Now, to record this, you always want to start by debiting the expense, which in this case is salaries expense for $300. Now, this expense has been earned but not yet paid. That means you owe it. So you want to increase your liability account with a credit. So you want to credit salaries payable for $300. The next one now. This one says $700 of supplies has been used during the period. Okay, so we got the first part, December 31st. It's similar like we did earlier. Whenever you use your supply, this time it's given to us how much you used up. So again, you can start by debiting the expense. Supplies expense. This symbolizes how much supplies you've used, and it says we used $700 of it. Then you have to credit supplies, the asset, for $700 because we have to decrease it by the amount we used up. And the last one, it says Hannah earned $300 of interest that is not received yet. Again, December 31st. This says she earned interest, but she hasn't gotten it yet. Okay. Well, similar to a receivable, we want to increase it. Because at this time, it won't be an accounts receivable. You want to be specific. So start by debiting interest receivable for $300. Now, this is a revenue to Hannah. Okay, so you want to increase the revenue account, in this case is interest revenue, for $300. Okay, class, I hope everyone is doing well. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to notify me. All right? Thank you, and take care.